Hey everybody, just Justin over here at Three Good Nerds, hanging out with Donnie Baseball, doing a VR, kind of more just a shout out because I didn't do the VR in time or properly, as you will see. This is really just a shout out for Pepino Man. Pepino Man had a cool VR going on, but I just flat out lost track of time and didn't get it done. But I did think it was still kind of fun. But since I missed it, and that I figured like I didn't have to follow the rules, which is my favorite thing to do. Just kind of go do what I want to do. The whole gist of it was to show off all of your awesome cards, your favorite card from each decade, and then say what cards you wish you had from that decade. And there were some amazing cards, starting from like the 1800s all the way to today. And I was very jealous because my collection is certainly not that in depth, but I thought, you know what? I could show off some favorite Donnie Mattingly cards from each decade. I thought that would be kind of fun. So these are my favorite for each decade, and again, I modified what the premise was, but that's just kind of how I roll. So this is the 1984 Fleer. It's my favorite card, period, of any card I own. Of course, this is the one my mom gave me when I was a kid. And it will continue to be my favorite forever and ever, no matter what card I get. This one is my jam. Is it perfect? No, but neither am I. I tell people I am, but I'm not. I'm a little off center. My corners are fairly straight, but I come with love. So this is the perfect card for me. Look, shaven face, all baby face right there. Such a cool card. So my favorite card from the 80s, this Donnie Baseball. If I could have any card from the 80s, I wish I had his very first card, which was a 1980 South Atlantic League promo card. I have no idea how many they've made. I've never seen any in person. I just know that they exist, and I wish I had one. So that's his very first card. Next, we go to the 90s, and I had a hard time. So this was like a super easy call for me, but the 90s was tough. I just thought, you know what? Flair made some really pretty cards, and this is probably my favorite. This Flair is 95. There are certainly some earlier Flair cards, but they did a really good job. These nice thick cards. It's just really well done. They were super expensive back in the day, but that is a great one. 90s really started running into just a gazillion cards starting there. So I have a hard time picking out which card I wish I had from the 90s, and I settled on the 1990 Good Humor Big League Ice Cream Bat. Why? Because it's so weird. It's so weird that I really would like to have it. Also, my germophobia makes me think, wait, was this actually part of the ice cream? Because I've never seen that one either, but I know it exists. Because I wouldn't want it with like the ice cream stains on it, nor would I want something that's been in somebody else's mouth. But yeah, that's if I could have something that was new and not previously licked, it would be the Good Humor Big League Ice Cream Bat. Just because it's so weird and awesome. I think that would be fun to have. Next on my collection is just this little relic. I like the design of it. I think it looks cool. It's 95 fan favorites. Is it terribly expensive? No. Is it terribly rare? No. I just think it's neat. Flat out, I think it's cool. So this is from 2003. Did I say that already? So the 80s, the 90s, we now have the 2000s. Here is also where I stopped picking out which card I wish I had. Starting in the 2000s, you have all like the multi-signature cards where it's like Mattingly and Ricky Henderson and whatever, and then they'll have them start doing like the books in the 2000s where there's like 40 Hall of Famers on there. They're amazing. But I was really just kind of focused on just Don by himself. But really, I started having a hard time picking out what my favorite would be, so I just didn't. So again, I'm making up my own rules as I go along. My favorite card from the 2010s is this sweet card I just got. I haven't even logged it on TCDb yet. It is awesome. It's from Frank, and Frank hooked me up big time with this 2019 Gypsy Queen. I love Gypsy Queen. It is my favorite set. It reminds me of my son every time. And because it's the set I tried to build every year that he was alive. That was my deal. I was like, every year you're alive, I'm going to build this set. And then one day we'll be able to look back at all the great ball players throughout your whole life. And then Topps was like, no, we don't want to make those anymore. So thanks a lot, Topps. You really ruined my plan. But you know what? I'm not the only one who said that, I'm sure. But this is really sweet. Frank really, really hooked me up. I like the image, him doing the old school interviews. This is just fun. It's just fun. So I dig that one a lot. Again, I did not pick if I wish a wish card for the 2019s or this one or the 2020s. This is from 2021. This is 5-star. This is numbered out of 25. It is my only Don Mattingly autograph. Greg over at Glove Beyond TV gave me this. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. It is such a beautiful card. I was blown away when he said that to me. Blown away. It's just the generosity in this community, period. It's really, really cool. Also, Greg gave me this. It's actually a metal. Here, let me move. It's actually it's a metal advertisement or some kind of piece there. And I don't know if the person who sold the thing made them, or I don't know where it came from originally, but it's cool. And all my Mattingly binders, I like to put stuff in the plastic in the covers. Like here, that's a TTM 8x10 I got. It took him like 3 years to return that or something crazy. Never thought I'd see that again, but it was super cool. It was way before he was before he left New York. He was still managing in New York, I think, when I sent that. But yeah, anyway, so all my binders have Mattingly stuff on the outsides, just to add a little flair. But that's it. Really, this was just an excuse to show some Mattinglys and to also shout out Pepino Man. Caesar is such a great guy, he's such a character. He cracks me up every time I see his videos. He's just, when you meet somebody who's really into the hobby and loves it and loves to share their hobby and their hobby experiences with other people, it just makes it more fun. And then, like I said, just an excuse to show off some Donnie baseballs and to shout out a great dude. And that's it. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and talk to you later. Bye.
All the pink in the world can't disguise the irrefutable fact that centaurs and castles and dragons and magic are all standard nerd tropes. Ergo, My Little Pony is nerdy. Ergo, you, Erica, are a nerd.